All right, let's check our homework. Again, this is all just adding. What did we get when we added those two equations together? Amy?
For one?
Yep.
I don't know if mine's right.
What do you got?
C?
C. Correct. Just adding them together. Which equation results from subtracting? Now remember, instead of subtracting, I recommended just changing the sign of everything. That's what I prefer, rather than remembering to subtract, and then I like to add them together. Okay, so you can either subtract 4x minus this one, negative 6y minus this one. I just like to take them all times a negative, add them up. What'd you get, Jackson, when you did that? Question 2.
I got 8.
Should be D. Should be D. 9x should be positive. Negative 8y, 8. Next one, solve this without graphing. Okay, again, you can use substitution. This one lines up really well to just eliminate the y's for you if you just add them together. You get 10x, y's are gone, equals 70. So x is 7. That's only half of my answer. You can plug it back into either one. Let's do the top. 5 times 7 is 35, plus 2y equals 29. Subtract 35 from both sides. I get 2y equals negative 6, so y is negative 3. So the answer is 7, negative 3. That is where those two cross. Question number 4, personal preference. Would you rather use subtraction or addition? Remember, subtraction would change all the signs on the bottom. Since there's a positive and a negative, I'm going to choose addition. Why? Because that would eliminate the x's right away. Okay, your personal preference, I would choose addition and not mess with anything else there. Question number 5, solve for f. We've done so many of these lately. Hopefully it's becoming quite easy for you. Here's my f. So what do you got to get rid of on that side? How do I get rid of a positive 2h? You subtract it. So you can go negative 2h or 100 minus 2h. That's fine. Last step, how do I get rid of the 5? Divide by 5. So here would be my answer.
But
You could split it up and say negative 2 over 5h plus 20 as well.
Could it not be 20 minus 2 over 5?
Yes, I said the order did not matter, Georgia. But that is correct. 6 are doing the exact same thing except 5 different times. Okay, A should go with 5, B with 1, C with 4, D with 3, E with 2. Solving for A. Question number 7, solving. Again, doing the same thing. Let's solve this equation for H. What do you gotta get rid of? Pi r squared. Right now I'm multiplying everything. The opposite is dividing. So here's your answer. You take the volume divided by pi r squared. And that's what you need to do for the top two. I would like you to do the equation first because now I know how to solve this. I got to take the volume divided by pi r squared. You have the formula now. Pi's will cancel, so it's 96 divided by 16. Should get 6. This one you should get 5. Again, once you have the equation, you just plug it in. Volume divided by pi r squared. Question number 8. I think we did the first one together there. Again, more practice. You are solving these for y to get it into this form. If you didn't move them around, it's going to be hard to see. Okay, I have 6 and A together. I have B and 2 together. C with 5. D with the one that we talked about. D and 3. E and 4. F and 1. Okay, so we've done about 5 problems in a row now where you had to solve for a certain letter. Guessing you did well on all 5 of those or struggled on all 5 because it was talking about the same thing, right? Being able to solve for a certain letter. Here I wanted to solve for y to answer these questions. If you didn't do that, then it just became a guess because you have to solve for y to see the y-intercept and the slope. Question number 9. Elimination or substitution. I said had to be for that one. Some of you noticed this on Friday as well. The y is not on the same side as the equal sign, so I got to move it over. How do I move the 7y over?
Minus.
You subtract it. So those are my 2 equations. Now can I add them up to eliminate the x's? I see they're both 2x's. Is 2x plus 2x nothing?
It's 4.
It's 4, so I need to subtract. Again, when I subtract, I'm just going to change every sign so that I can go back to just adding. Now my x's cancel so nice. I get 10y equals negative 20. So y is negative 2. Now that is not my full answer. That's just 1 point. I'm going to plug it back into either one of these. Let's do the top. 2x, what's 3 times negative 2? Negative 6 equals 4. Opposite of a minus 6. Add. Divide by 2. So there's your answer for 9a, 5, negative 2. B, I said you could graph. That should not have been an issue. Again, you could use substitution, elimination. 2 1/5 or 2.2. Question number 10. Write the equations. All right. Elena and Kieran are playing a board game. One round, Elena said, you earned so many more points than I did. You earned 5 more points, and your score would be twice mine. Oh, I don't think I did that much better. I only scored 9 points higher than you did. Okay, so you have Kieran, and you have Elena. Who scored 9 points more? Kieran. So to make them equal, I would have to add 9 to Elena. So there's your first equation. If you earned 5 more points, your score would be twice mine. That's what Elena said. So if Kieran got 5 more points, earned, it would be twice Elena's. So those are your 2 equations. Elimination, substitution, graphing. I'm going to use substitution for this one because it tells me what k is. It tells me k is e plus 9. So I'm going to plug that right back in here for k. E plus 9 plus 5 equals 2e. E plus 14 equals 2e. Subtracting e from both sides. 14 equals e. So what did Kieran earn? Plug 14 here. 14 plus 9. 20 what? 23. Yeah, just plug it back in. Substitute it back in. So 14 and 23. Now, you'd have no shot if we don't get the equations. Could trial and error, but I think that would take a while. So that's it.